Hi guys, welcome to TechBased. In this video, we're going to talk about the latest Windows 11 Insider preview build for the dev channel and for Windows 11 25H2. In this video, we're talking about the build 26220.6972. As I've said, another preview build for Windows 11 25H2. In this video, we have some interesting features which we're going to talk about. And of course, if you want to find out everything that is new in this build, make sure to watch this video until the end. If you enjoy videos like these, please don't forget to leave a like below and also subscribe to the TechBased channel with the notification bell activated so that you won't miss any future uploads like this one. So let's begin with the video. First of all, we have quite a lot of improvements related to the settings app. So first of all, inside the section Bluetooth and devices, and then mobile devices, you're going to notice that this page was changed, and Microsoft basically added multiple functionalities to this page, allowing you to view your mobile devices, add new mobile devices, and manage features such as using your device as a connected camera and more. So if you click on mobile devices, you're going to see that, and basically now it doesn't open in a separate window. Everything has its own section inside this page, so I think it's pretty nice that you can customize everything related to your phone from here. This is a great addition inside the operating system. Also, on the settings homepage, in this build, Microsoft had modified references to Game Pass plans and settings to reflect updated branding and benefits. And another option that is pretty useful, if you ask me, is inside settings system. Then if you go to nearby sharing, Microsoft has added this new option, drag tray, drag and drop content to share, move or more. And basically Microsoft now allows you to turn off the drag tray. So if we turn it off and then try to share a file using the drag tray, you'll notice that the drag tray won't appear at the top anymore. And if we enable it again, we're going to see that it will appear again at the top. I think this is pretty useful because some people don't like a lot of animations on their screen, a lot of windows that pop up. So if you don't want to use it, you can just quickly disable it from settings, system, and then nearby sharing. Related to the start menu, if you are connected with a Microsoft account, Microsoft has also added a new entry point in the account control on the start menu that takes you directly to the benefits page, making it easier to explore and manage the benefits that come with your Microsoft account. Basically some new ways of you accessing their paid services. And as we've talked about before on previous builds, Microsoft is continuing to improve the operating system by adding dark mode in certain sections of the operating system. In the previous build, we got the dark mode run box, but it was on a very slow rollout, so we didn't see it on our system. But now we can see it. This is how the dark mode run box looks. Basically it is the same, but it has a really nice touch to it because we can now use dark mode to it. But in addition to the run box, Microsoft has also improved another dialog in the operating system with dark mode. If you open up the File Explorer and then go to these three dots and then click on options, you're going to notice that the folder options section now has dark mode. As you can see, it is pretty nice, and of course not a huge change, but I think Microsoft should include dark mode for every part of the operating system, if you ask me, because it looks good. And of course, if you're using your computer at night and you don't want to hurt your eyes, just imagine what happens when you open a dialog that it's full-blown white. And now Microsoft is finally trying to improve on that and add more dark mode inside the operating system. Talking about fixes in this build related to the File Explorer, Microsoft fixed an issue which would cause File Explorer to show a catastrophic error when extracting large archive files, and they also fixed an issue which could cause an old white toolbar to appear in the File Explorer sometime. Related to displaying graphics, they fixed a recent issue which was causing some videos and games to be unexpectedly red. They also fixed an issue where apps and browsers could have partially stuck on screen content when other maximized/full screen apps were updating in the background. This may have been noticeable particularly when trying to scroll the window content, as only some parts would update. And they also improved the performance when apps query monitors for their full list of supported modes. When this happens, it could lead to a momentary stutter on a very high resolution monitor, and this work should help prevent and reduce stuttering in these scenarios. Related to Windows Update in this build, Microsoft fixed an issue which could lead to updates failing to install with error 0x800F0983. This is great news. And some other fixes, they fixed a hang which could impact Outlook in recent builds, where if prompted for your credentials, you wouldn't be able to bring the pop-up to the foreground and it would go unresponsive. They also fixed an issue which was causing remote credential guard scenarios between the latest Windows 11 builds in Server 2022 and below to fail. And finally, they fixed an issue which could cause the print preview screen to stop responding in Chromium-based browsers. We only have one new known issue in this build. Microsoft is investigating an issue which is causing the File Explorer to not open for some insiders on click, although it will open if you press the Windows key. It's believed this issue may also potentially impact the notification center, which you can open using the keyboard combination Windows+N. Fortunately, I don't have this issue on my computer, but if you have it, of course, just stay patient because Microsoft will release a fix for this in a future build. So this is basically the latest build from the dev channel 26220.6972. For more information, you can check out the article below or the official Microsoft blog post. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like below below, and also subscribe to the TechBased channel with the notification bell activated so that you won't miss any future uploads like this one. I was Imani from TechBased. Until next time, have a nice day.